Hey YouTube, it's Steve here again. Welcome back to my life. As you might have guessed by now, I'm home from the hospital. One day in, you have the surgery. Second day, you do recovery and physio, which we did. And I'm not going to lie, it was goddamn painful. It was possibly the most painful thing I've ever done in my life. As you might be able to tell by the expressions on my face, I looked drained afterwards. It took everything out of me that I had. And then this morning, I got up. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep. Yeah, sorry for the hairy pit there, guys. But it was like 4 a.m. I couldn't sleep. The air was bone friggin' dry. I just wasn't comfortable. I was sweating like crazy because it was hotter than hell in the hospital. So, it's nice pack. Going through these things like crazy today, and with good reason. I've got a ton of swelling. Maybe I'll take the camera and show you on my leg. See what it looks like. Not ooey gooey gross, but it's pretty swollen. Which right now is my biggest concern, getting the swelling down so I can do these physio exercises properly. So back to this morning, it was 4 a.m. It was hotter than hell. I was sweating up a storm. I got a couple of bed sores across my shoulders from where I was sweating and rubbing on the mattress because I tend to fidget a lot in my sleep. So thank God I'm home. That's all I can say. I got home around noon. Slept for about 4 hours almost. It felt good. I'm still tired as hell. And I'm not going to lie, this is knocking me straight on my ass. I've got some pain management meds to get me through today. But tomorrow I'm going to have to go out and get my prescription filled or send somebody out for that. Either way you slice and dice it. Because I also need, they've got me on anticoagulants so I don't get clots in my leg. That's always fun. Trying to think here. Trying to do my physio in the apartment shouldn't be too hard. I've got a long straightaway I can walk using either my walker or the crutches. I've been trying it out in the apartment. I think the crutches work better for inside. I got a stairwell just outside the door here, so when the physio people come, they can force me up and down that and torture me there. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty low right now. Just emotionally and physically drained. They don't feed you much in the hospital, I can say that. The little piece of meat I had must have been about 3 bites yesterday, so I'm looking forward towards actually having a decent dinner tonight. Get me wrong, food was great in the hospital, taste-wise, and the staff there at Joseph Brandt, you guys are awesome. I can't say enough good stuff about them. So, kudos to you guys. They really don't pay the nurses assistants, well, healthcare aides enough money to do the job they do. I mean, it just seemed like every couple of hours, once my body started flushing out the anesthesia, I was going to the bathroom. So, my hat's off to you ladies for that. Just remember that the next time you're in the hospital and if you have a difficult relative, like the person in the room next to me, don't take it out on the hospital staff. Remember, it's your relative that's difficult. The hospital staff is not there as a wait staff. The only time I was ever hitting that button thinking, oh God, I need somebody now, is when I had to go and I already had a full urinal and I couldn't get out of bed yet. Yeah, and it was shift change too, so I was just hoping that somebody saw that buzzer light going off. But yeah, a total recap on the day's event. So where are we today? We are on Thursday? Yeah, we're on Thursday today. So Tuesday I went in the hospital. Had my surgery. I think I was in surgery in less than 45 minutes from the time I showed up to the time I got. From the time I got into surgery after I showed up was maybe 45 minutes tops. That's mainly because I had to fill out a whole bunch of paperwork. I was his second patient of the day, so yay. That worked out a bonus for me. I didn't really sleep much the night before. I'm not a big fan of couching it at other people's houses, so don't worry, Dana. It's not your couch. I don't like being on. I mean, I sleep fine on my own couch. It's just other people's couches I can't sleep on with a damn. So like I said, I got there 45 minutes. I'm in surgery. They give me what they called a mild sedative. But since I'm already tired, I just fell right to sleep. I slept through the whole thing. I woke up. I wasn't even groggy when I woke up. So because they didn't have to put me all the way under. And they give me a bunch of instructions that, okay, I'll admit, I'm not groggy, but they're throwing things at me left, right, and center. Okay, follow your physio, follow your icing regimen. Do this, do this, do this. I think that second day in the hospital is just to reinforce all that stuff, because there's no way you're gonna remember everything they tell you when you come out of that surgery. I mean, the spinal anesthesia was nothing. I mean, they give you a little topical phrasing, so you barely feel that needle. It's not even a pinch, not even a prick. And the needle is so small, it's like that. A little itty bitty needle put me flat on my ass, froze me from about, froze me from the bottom of the ribs down, pretty much. So, you come out of that, and the first thing you want to do is try wiggling your feet. You won't be able to feel them, but you'll be able to wiggle them, your toes. Don't mind me, I'm just rolling up my pant leg. And then after you get your toes wiggling, you start moving your legs because you want to work some of that anesthesia out. Okay, I'm going to show you all the dressing here that they put on it now. No porno here. See, that's pretty swelled up. Like right across here, and I got more swelling behind the knee there. I just finished a round of icing, so again, wait 20 minutes and pitter patter, go have at her again. If I can get my camera to sit straight. Yeah. So, yeah. Now it doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Anyways, so that's what it looks like now, which is actually a lot better than what it looked like yesterday after the surgery because it swelled right up pretty good. They had me up walking around again today. That takes a lot out of you. But in saying that, I'm going to keep with it because I want the flexibility back in my knee. I mean, I'm already able to do a pretty good bend in it right now. My goal is to be able to do 90 degrees without any real effort. So that's how that's going to go. So, yeah, that covers day one. They throw a bunch of stuff at you. You don't remember it. Day two, they do your physio. And then they throw that stuff at you again and again and again until it sticks. Essentially, what you're doing day two is just trying to get the swelling down. That cryo cuff that I bought, that thing works wonders. So, I can't wait till my mother gets here so I have somebody to help me out set it up. So right now with the crutches or the walker, I can't really do that by myself. So I have to carry it. I didn't think about that before I let Steve go home. My friend Steve, shout out to him and his wife Jody. They picked me up today. Well, Steve did. His wife Jody's at home. She's suffering from lupus flare-up. So, hope you feel better soon, Jody. They gave me my appointment to have my staples out today. So day 3 is, like I said, release day. They do some more physio. They throw everything back at you again and make sure it's stuck. And then they give you your release instructions, your prescriptions. So once I've got those prescriptions tomorrow, everything should be come along nicely. It'll also help with the swelling and the inflammation because it's an anticoagulant, one of them. The other one is Percocets, which I'm not too crazy about, but you know what? If I take them half at a time, I should be okay. And then after that, it's just work my ass off every day, trying to get a little bit better and a little bit better and a little better. And I hope you all stick around and watch this with me. Watch me do this. Watch me torture myself. Trying to see what that. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I can turn around to show the camera, but it's just at the corner of the trap where it meets the upper part of the scapula on the back. I got a pretty decent bed sore from the last 2 days. There's one thing about me with anesthesia is I sweat like crazy trying to get it out of my system. And then the hydromorph on top of that just makes you sweat even more. But, you know, it is what it is. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. If you don't take the hydromorph, you're going to feel like hammered shit. So, tomorrow, I'm going to hammer down on the icing and the physio. So, we might provide a little update video showing me doing some of my exercises. Get some footage of me walking the hall over here. Yeah, back and forth, just like Duck Hunt on the old Nintendo system. So, everybody, hope you're having a good day. Take care of each other. And we'll see you again next time, alright? Ciao.